game you're gapping Payton, gapping him. Do you ever waver with that such a game plan? Was there ever a time where you wavered, or was it always going to be the same thing even in crunch time?
I mean, the very last possession where we didn't want to give up a three, we were pressing up a bit more to him in the corner. But no, we know he is such a big-time threat in the paint, and he's a very disciplined player, and he's always looking for his teammates first. He threw some amazing passes today. And if he can get 2 on the ball, or even 1.5 on the ball, he's going to make you pay. So the easiest adjustment for us was to go under. In the fourth, they started changing their angles of their screen a bit to let him get downhill a little bit better, and we gotta do a better job of still meeting him on the other side. But no, he took 5 threes tonight. I think he's taken 6 threes since middle of December. So we got him kind of playing a way he doesn't want to play necessarily, and he still was able to really impact the game.
And Justice Winslow has a rough first start of the game. There was a similar game from a few months ago anyway that I'm thinking of, where it was a similar thing and he finished so strong at the end. How much sort of coaching went into that versus his own mindset just sticking with it?
I think a lot of the times is easy to I'm not trying to throw you under the bus or anything, to look at the offensive side only and not the defensive side when we're talking about how guys perform. And he didn't probably have his best offensive first half, but I think he was still impacting the game quite a bit defensively. He was part of the reason that Alfred couldn't get going in the first half. Second half, we obviously lost Mo G pretty early, and MK brings a different dynamic than Mo. So we got Justice more involved as a screener roller and MK more as a floor spacer until we went small, and then just went Justice as a screener. And that kind of unlocked some things for him to get into the paint and score and play make.
That play, where Kobi hits the three, gives you guys the lead. Was the play Kobi isolation straight up, or was there a read for him to make there and he decided to call his number?
We got the switch that we wanted to attack first, and then we kind of flattened out into an ISO, yeah.
I mean, you guys, whether it's people going to the NBA, injuries, otherwise, a lot of the top scorers have gone, but Kobi steps right into that role today and has a couple other times when you guys have been injured. What do you look at from his role going forward for this season? Is he a guy you think that can lead you guys in scoring on a night in, night out kind of basis? Yeah,
I think it's more impressive than when we had everybody, he was able to find a role within the team, because he is a natural scorer playmaker. Everywhere he's been, he's had the ball in his hands, and he's the primary guy. And then he did such a great job understanding the league and understanding, okay, when so-and-so is here, whether it's Kyra, Javon, Marquise, I'm probably not going to have the ball in my hands as much. And he found a way to still contribute. And then now that he's in a role that he's played throughout his career, he's able to contribute again.
Jahmi'us with 16 in his home debut, can you just speak on how he's integrated himself within the team thus far?
Yeah, I was joking with him today at shoot-around that he knows our plays better than some of our guys. He picked it up so quickly, really smart guy. And he played well. 10 rebounds, I think, led our team. He was a force in the paint. He probably had a few that should have been and ones that I didn't think the refs gave him today. He gets downhill with such ferocity. He missed some threes today that, from my angle, looked spot on. His form's looking great. Every shot you think's going in when he releases it. He fit in seamlessly, and to the previous question, I thought he did a good job of keeping Kobi involved down the stretch too. He wasn't sulking. He wasn't saying, hey, I'm here on assignment, give me the ball. He was team player and then giving it all on defense too. A couple miscommunications on defense, like a baseline under where he thought we were switching because that's what he did in his previous stop and we weren't, and a little bit of confusion. But other than that, he really brought it right away.
And overall, what is your biggest message for the team for their second matchup tomorrow?
Yeah, no splits. We want to get both. This is a really good team we're playing. I think if you look at the entirety of the record showcase in regular season, they're number one. And we know they're going to come out. They obviously made the adjustments. They're extremely well coached. Coach Hankins is awesome, and we know we probably won't be able to go to the same smack and under against Alfred Payton right away, and they're going to have a counter for it. So we'll have to come in, make our adjustments, make our counters, and go get a second win.
To Akil on the baseline that not a lot of G League games are like this. What did you mean by that, and what was it like playing in this first game?
The atmosphere, for one, Toronto is very friendly, and then the atmosphere, a lot of people showed up. That's what I meant by that. Like, it's not typical in the G League game, but it was amazing here.
How did that, you guys are down at one point, and then you start to make the run, and the building really starts to get louder and louder. Are you a kind of guy who's feeling that on the court, or are you kind of blocking all of it out and just noticing it when you're not involved in the play, or what's up with that?
No, I think you can feel it, but I don't think it moves me one way or another. But you definitely can feel it out there. Like I said, it's great. It's a great atmosphere here.
And how did you feel today? Obviously, you have limited time with the 905 getting in before, but what were you trying to do today, like just to get acclimated and get comfortable, and how do you feel the game worked out?
Trying to make an impact on defense, just like all the other guys. I feel like if you do that on the offensive end, everybody can kind of like, it's like even kill. You're Xing out on defense. You're doing your job on defense. So offense, it'll take care of itself.
Great, congrats on the win.
Appreciate you.
Andrew Dearborn, Raptors Republic. Congrats on the win. It seemed like you and Kobi had a little synergy going. He was yelling at you where to go, it seemed anyway, from my vantage point. What did you guys develop throughout the course of the last few days?
Really, not a lot of chemistry. We're trying to figure it out on the fly. But like I said, on the defensive end, we're all playing hard. That covers a lot. So like, if it seems like we got synergy out there, that's a great thing because it's only been a couple of days, and that's a great observation if it seems that way.
And you're playing through a ton of contact, and it just seems like because of your strength, they're not giving you the calls. There were more threes put up in the second half. Did the officiating a bit affect how you sort of approach things in the second half on the offensive end?
No, it didn't. I'm kind of used to it a little bit now at this point. I'm not sure why I didn't really attack. I guess I like the shots I was getting on the perimeter. They didn't go in, but I liked them.
Janet Samuel, On Point Basketball. I just spoke with Coach, and he kind of said, I asked him about how you kind of integrated yourself with the team thus far. He said you've been great, probably some of the plays better than some of the guys, and you're just a very smart player. But from your own perspective, how have you integrated yourself so far?
Like I said earlier, defense, that's my main thing for me on any new team is trying to implement my defense. That'll cover up for anything I do on the offensive end that may not be correct or that may be good. Either way, on the defensive end, if you make an impact, I feel like you're going to help a team. And
there was a play in the third quarter. You had just hit a three, came back down. You gave the ball to MK. No, MK gave you the ball. You gave it right back to him. Mm-hmm. Having just hit a three, to me that kind of shows a bit of trust in the team. Like, what is that trust level for you thus far?
Oh, for sure. I think I remember the play. Really, like you said, with trust, I'm trusting that if you give it up, you'll get it back. Even if you don't get it back, I'm just trying to set that tone of offense, move the ball. You don't want to come to a new team and just be jacking. So,
yeah.
One of your great plays as an NBA player, can you just break down? I saw your eyes light up, I think, and a smile come across your face when it was 107 all. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah.
And take us through the rest of it.
Yeah, no, just coming up with big plays to get a W. Ball in my hand, got a switch, and team give me a confidence to go make a play happen. And like I told you yesterday, a little energy come out with a possession like that. So we thought of that, got some good stops, and set it with some free throws and won the game. So.
And in a game with so many crazy highlights, and it seemed like the team was kind of like, I think, a fan, they'd admire it, and then the other team would score 2 points at the other end. I mean, a coach can get mad about that, but how hard is it as a player when you have that level of highlight? There were 3 of them that were crazy. How hard is it for a player to just not celebrate it in that moment and try to
Yeah, no, you definitely. So I like to say calm in those moments. Crazy highlights, celebrate them after, but the game keeps playing. The other team doesn't really care. They're going to push the ball right back to the other end. So we got to find ways to make highlights happen and get right back because game doesn't stop for anybody. And they come down, make highlights as well. We come back. We don't want to play the back and forth game. So we want to get a score and get a stop on the other end.
Last one for me. The one-on-one battle it seemed like you had going with Alfred Payton.
Yeah.
It seemed like my analyst, Dwayne Notice, said it was a blacktop battle. It wasn't a blacktop. How was it from you?
No, for sure. I'm a competitor. So I'm gonna test anybody that I'm guarding. And he's a good player. He's a good player, and we came out with the W on this end, but I'm never gonna back down from anybody. And we got another one tomorrow, so right back to it.
How did you pick your spots today? Because you end up with the game high 25, but 15 shots for 25 points is not that many shots. So what were the looks that you decided to attack versus distribute? Because you also, you had the double-double.
Yeah, no, just giving what the defense gives me. If they give me the lane, I can go score it. If they put 2 on the ball, I'm going to make the right play and make the right pass and find my teammates. So it's kind of like picking your poison. Which one do you want? So, my teammates did a good job rolling. My teammates did a good job knocking down shots for me to be able to get assists. So congrats to them as well.
How was it playing with Jahmi'us?
It was good. He's very aggressive. He can get downhill. He can shoot. He'll get his rhythm, keep going, and it was good playing with him.